What's up, you guys? Ashley Elizabeth here with AEHM Artistry, and today we're gonna just jump right into this update video because I have a lot to say and I don't want to waste your guys' time and drag this video out more than it needs to be. I just want to update you really quick. So for those of you who do not know, I actually did a video reviewing the Tarte Face Tape Foundation. It was only my second time using it and I wanted to give it a little shot, trying different primers and stuff like that. And basically, I mean, if you missed the video, I will link it down in the description box. But to sum up, it just wasn't what it claimed to be. It wasn't full coverage for me. It didn't seem matte. It kind of seemed kind of greasy, and just the wear of it just didn't wear that well. It kind of settled into my pores, fine lines. It just got a little bit separated and weird. You know, I was a little bummed about that, but I love my comment section because you guys are always recommending different ways to try things, talking to each other about things, and trying to help each other out with your different struggles and challenges with makeup. So shout out to subscriber Amanda, who actually helped me solve this problem and help me figure out how to make this foundation work. She recommended trying it without a primer. She mentioned that all the primers that she was using actually made the foundation way worse. So I was like, that's genius. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. Let me try that. So thank you so much, Amanda, for that. I tried it without primer and yay, it actually worked really well without primer. I'll insert a clip that I have. It's me talking on Snapchat and stuff, but you can see everything and it just looks so much smoother, so much more seamless. It actually was closer to full coverage. So that was all good news. I was super excited about it. I actually updated you guys right on Snapchat and Insta stories about that. However, it kind of ends there. Later on, a couple hours later, I actually washed off my makeup and oh man, that's when it was like official that this foundation does not work for me and my skin. And it was something that I noticed with the other two times that I used it, even with primer. I started getting little breakouts, like 2 pimples each time, and they were in weird spots where I don't normally get breakouts, but I didn't know if it was the primer, I didn't know if it was the foundation, I didn't know if it was just unrelated. Third time's a charm, right? It was bad news bears, okay? It was like inflamed and redness all along this area. Luckily by morning that went down, but I could see some spots that were like, I see a little groundhog pimple about to pop right up out of there. Sure enough, the next morning it started. 2 of like what the worst pimples that I've ever had in my entire life. Like, and I've had some bad ones, but this one right here, you can still see it even though it's like covered in makeup, was really gnarly. Obviously that started to erupt and that was not very fun. It hasn't been a pleasant experience. It's something that my skin has been pretty under control since I went to my Jan Marini skincare system a year ago. I'll have a pimple every now and then, but it doesn't hurt. This pimple and okay, here's where everything was. So I had one up here. I mean, I'm so covered in makeup now. I had one up here and then one like over here, which doesn't normally happen. And then I got this one, which was like a cluster of 4. I could see like the 4 pores being blocked, and I use like exfoliants and I use masks and I clear my skin out as much as possible in the most gentle way. So for me to have like a really clogged, infected pore, that's bizarre. I had one all the way down here on my jawline, weird, and then I got another one over here. This one is clearing up much faster, but overall, I just tell something in it is clogging my pores. Something in it doesn't agree with my skin. And I'm not here to tell you that this is gonna happen to all of you, because it won't happen to every single one of you. Everybody has different skin types and skin needs. However, if you are acne prone or have sensitive skin, be a little bit cautious going into this because it was painful, you guys. It was like cystic, not good, it hurts. It's still a little itchy in that area, but I have to move on, life moves on. So I will pop up the footage right here of what my breakout looked like the day, I think it was the night after it happened. I'll pop that up and you guys can just take a little look and see my like original thoughts, my first thoughts of that. So this is what's going on with my skin. The scar from the one, I mean, it's a temporary scar, it'll go away. The first or second time I used it, I got this one. I have this one up here, and then there was another one, I think this one, yeah, this one's left over. And then the day I used it without primer, where it looked great, I took off my makeup at the end of the day. I had like a bunch of redness and irritation right here, which was very bizarre. And then I started seeing this under the skin, but it wasn't really there. By the time it was morning, it was like fully coming out. So this one here and then this one, and they're like painful. And now this one started creeping up to like by the time the afternoon rolled around. And I wasn't using new foundations in between those, so I know it was that. I thought it was the primer at first, but is the foundation, baby, because it got the worst when I didn't use the primer. Like, it's like, because my skin was just like right there ready to absorb it, you know? Ugh, no bueno, not good. Yeah, so that is what happened with that. I originally was hoping that I'd be able to update you guys and show you how good this applied, but luckily I saved that footage because I will not be putting this back on my skin. Just no, I don't want to chance it. I don't want to risk it. It's more likely than not that was the culprit. Like I said, I don't think this will necessarily happen to everybody. I mean, I hope it won't. I hope that some people can use it and it's fine. But I do want to mention that I had quite a few people reach out to me and tell me that they are experiencing the same reaction with this product. I mean, through my DMs, through like Insta story little Q&A that I did. And then I even posted on Influencer saying like, hey, who has been breaking out from this? And I got quite a few people that said they had. So I know I'm not alone with this, and I do want to throw it into like the pot of reviews just as an alternate, you know, view for you guys to see like, hey, maybe be a little cautious going in this foundation. If you do get a breakout, do not be surprised. For me, I felt like every time I used it, it got worse and worse and worse. And then like, I'm afraid to ever put this on my skin again because maybe my whole face will be a pimple. I don't know, maybe I'm being dramatic, but I'm not willing to chance it. There's plenty of other foundations out there that work really good for me, and a lot of them at a more affordable price point too. So now it's time to flip the conversation back onto you guys. If you tried this foundation, go ahead and leave a comment letting us know whether you had a good reaction, a bad reaction, negative, positive, all of that. Because you know what? That is what I love about my channel and my community and you guys, because we can all talk in the comment section and talk about everything and what we feel and how we're feeling about makeup and all of that. And I just love that so much. It's my favorite part of my channel is our comment section and you guys. So if you are new here and you do like videos like this and all of that other beauty related stuff, please go down and hit the little red subscribe button. That way you don't miss out, because I post at least 3 times a week. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope every single one of you out there have a great, freaking awesome, wonderful, happy, lovely, day.